From growing divisions in America to growing layoffs in the country, Silicon Valley is on a firing spree. It is laying off employees left, right and center. According to a survey, over 100,000 tech employees have lost their jobs in 2022. The numbers are striking. The stories are disheartening. Take the case of Meta. Last Thursday, it laid off over 11,000 employees. Some of those sacked were Indian techies who had recently moved overseas to start a new life. They have now gone public with the story of their plight, what they are going through. Look at this post. It's from Vishwajit Jha. He is one among the 11,000 fired. He says he joined Meta just 3 days before he got sacked. Just 3 days. He had to go through a long visa process, of course, for the job, only to lose it in the blink of an eye. Same story with other Indian techies. Take this one, for example. His name is Himanshu. He relocated to Canada to join Meta. But just 2 days after joining, he lost his job. What is he going to do next? No idea. He has asked his LinkedIn contacts now for job suggestions. And then we have Anika Patel, ex-communications manager at Facebook. She lost her job during her maternity leave. She was putting her 3-month daughter to sleep when she got an email saying that she had been laid off. She is now requesting her contacts to help her secure a new job. Now, these were just 3 stories. Unfortunately, there are many more upsetting accounts, many more desolate testimonies. But a common thread between them all is the fact that the Indian techies who have been fired are now all worried about their eligibility for the H-1B visa. Let me explain this. When an H-1B visa holder in the US is sacked from their job, they get a grace period of only 60 days, which allows them to remain in the H-1B status, meaning they have to find another job in 60 days or they risk leaving the country. Now, this period is sometimes not enough to find a new job. This puts an Indian worker at a disadvantage. And this puts an Indian worker in this position. The process of finding a new job, of course, is exhausting. The HR process itself takes weeks. By the time you negotiate your position, your salary, 2 months have gone by. And that's not all. What has worsened the plight of the Indian techies is the fact that many of them had applied for green cards, which lets the person live and work permanently in America. But the thing here is, it's really hard to get one due to the excessive backlogs. According to a 2021 survey, there were over 3.5 lakh Indians who were stuck in the green card backlog, meaning they had not been able to complete their applications due to that backlog. This was in 2021. And this year, the figure has doubled. Today, there are over 7 lakh Indians waiting for a green card. Many of them are working on H-1B visas. So in a way, it is double trouble for Indian techies. And this explains why they are pleading for help. The question is, what can they do? To be frank, nothing much. The onus is entirely on the Biden administration, which takes pride in Indian Americans doing top jobs in the country. If Washington wants, it can extend that 60-day grace period for H-1B visas. If it wants, it can fast-track green card applications and clear that backlog. But there is a big if in both the scenarios. And we don't know if the Biden administration will even take such a step. And even if it does, a rule change will take time to become a law. Until then, those who have lost their jobs will have to abide by the existing rules. It truly is a sorry state of affairs. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.